Hello and welcome back to our coding channel. Today, we are going to be making a real-time cryptocurrency price tracker using Python and the Coinlayer API on Kali Linux. I normally use Kali Linux for security purposes but wanted to create this script in an environment I find most comfortable. This script fetches the current price of any given cryptocurrency using the Coinlayer API. Let's dive into it. Alright, let's break down this code and focus on how we're turning the response from the API, which is in JSON format, into a Python dictionary that we can work with. JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation, but don't worry about the JavaScript part. JSON is just a common format that allows computers to exchange data. Our goal here is to fetch the current price of a cryptocurrency from the Coinlayer API, which will give us a JSON response. We want to transform this JSON into a Python dictionary, which is a much easier format to work with in Python. First, we're importing two libraries, requests and JSON. The requests library allows us to send HTTP requests, like GET, which we're using here, and the JSON library allows us to work with JSON data. Our function, get_crypto_price, takes the name of a cryptocurrency as an argument. Inside this function, we first define the access key for the Coinlayer API. We then send a GET request to the API. This is like asking the API a question. Hey, can you give me the current price of this cryptocurrency? The API will respond with the data we asked for, which is sent back to us in JSON format. This data includes the price of the cryptocurrency along with some other details. The response from our GET request is stored in the response variable. However, it's in JSON format, which isn't very friendly for us to work with in Python. This is where the JSON library comes in. We use the JSON loads function to transform the JSON data into a Python dictionary. The loads function stands for load string because we're loading in a string of JSON data. We pass response text to JSON loads, which is the JSON data we received from the API. This function turns that JSON data into a Python dictionary and stores it in the data variable.
So, what happens when we call JSON.loads response.text is that we are taking the JSON formatted text and turning it into a Python dictionary. In this script, we first check if the request was successful by checking the value of the success key in our dictionary with data success. If it's true, we access the price of the cryptocurrency with data rates, crypto.upper rate. If the request was not successful, we return an error message. Parsing JSON to a Python dictionary simplifies our work significantly. We can go from a string of characters that doesn't make much sense to us to a neatly organized Python dictionary. This allows us to pick out the exact pieces of information we want.
If the API request is successful, we return the current rate of the requested cryptocurrency. Otherwise, we return an error message.
Let's now move to the main function, which is the core of our program. In Python, the main function is typically the entry point of a program, the part of the program that gets executed first. We start our main function by asking the user for the name of a cryptocurrency. We do this using the built-in Python function input. The input function displays the text that's passed into it in this case. Enter the name of the cryptocurrency and waits for the user to type something and hit the enter key. Whatever the user types becomes the value that input gives back or returns to us. We store this value in the variable crypto. Here's something neat. We also call .upper on the value returned by input. This is a method that works on strings and changes all the letters in the string to uppercase. We do this to make sure that the cryptocurrency name is in the correct format, because the Coinlayer API expects it to be in uppercase. Next, we use the print function to display a message to the user. The message includes the current price of the entered cryptocurrency. To get this price, we call our get_crypto_price function, passing in the cryptocurrency name that the user provided. Our get_crypto_price function does its magic, talks to the Coinlayer API, and returns the current price of the cryptocurrency, which we then print out. Finally, the last line in our script is calling the main function. This is what starts everything off. When Python reads this line, it will jump up to the start of our main function and begin executing the code there. This line is essential, as without it, our main function would never get run. It would just be sitting there, waiting.
Now let's see our tool in action. I'm going to run the script and enter BTC for Bitcoin. And there you have it, the current price of Bitcoin. Try this with different cryptocurrencies and see how it works. That's it for this tutorial. This is a great starting point for any project involving cryptocurrencies. You could extend this tool to track prices over time, alert you when prices hit certain thresholds, or even analyze price trends. If you found this tutorial helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more coding tutorials where I progress this same project. Thank you for watching.